friends. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the name Oak Island? Yes, Money Pit. The place that has driven explorers, treasure hunters, and historians crazy for centuries. But listen, what if I say that this new secret found on Oak Island after Money Pit could be even bigger than that? Just think. The place where people were risking their lives for years for the treasure. Suddenly, something comes out from that changes the whole story. This is not a small clue. This is a proof that directly indicates that Oak Island is not just a pit. It is probably the door to a very big secret. History books say that there may be a connection of Templar Knights here. Some people believe that pirates had hidden treasure worth billions here. But what has been found now makes the theories even more dangerous. Just imagine a secret hidden for centuries, buried under layers of soil and rocks, and now slowly coming to light. The question is not whether there is treasure there or not. The real question is who chose Oak Island and why. Friends, this intro is just the beginning. The real reveal is inside the video. And believe me, this is the thing that will keep you glued to the screen. So, if you want to know the whole truth of this mystery of Oak Island, then subscribe now and press the bell icon because the real secret is about to be revealed. The legend of the Money Pit. Friends, the most famous and scary story of Oak Island begins in the year 1795. Imagine a small island in Nova Scotia, waves of the sea all around. And there, three young boys, Daniel McGuinness and his two friends, reach a strange place while roaming in the forest. That place looked different from the rest of the land. The soil there was a little sunken and the branches of the trees were tied up as if someone had deliberately set it up to hide something. The boys thought that maybe pirates had buried treasure here. Remember the times of that time, pirates roamed the seas and hiding treasure was their habit. So these boys also believed that they had found the jackpot. They started digging. A few feet below, they found a thick layer of wood in the ground. When the wood was removed, some more soil. Then 10 feet below, again, a wooden layer. The boys were shocked. This was no ordinary pit. Someone had placed a layer of wood every 10 feet. The news spread slowly, and the next year, people started digging there with an even bigger team. A layer of wood kept coming out every 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet. As if someone had built this entire shaft in a secret way by going deep. And the deeper they went, the more the mystery grew. But the real twist came at a depth of about 90 feet. There they found a large slab of stone on which strange writing was engraved. At that time no one could understand properly what was written. Later some people tried to translate and said it was written on it 40 feet below 2 million are buried. That is 40 feet further down a treasure of 2 million is buried. Now just think any treasure hunter would have gone mad, and that is what happened. The team continued digging, but as soon as they went deeper suddenly the entire shaft got filled with water. Actually later it was found out that someone had connected this pit to the sea by making secret tunnels. Meaning that as soon as you reach below a limit water gets filled inside and no one can reach the treasure. And this trap has remained the biggest puzzle till date. Many attempts were made, many companies were formed, millions of dollars were spent, but every time the water drowned everyone's efforts. That is why this place got the name the Money Pit. More than 200 years have passed since then. Every generation tried to dig this place. Some found small artifacts, some found old coins. But the real treasure, no one has got it till now. And perhaps this is the most dangerous and fascinating thing about Oak Island. A pit in which there are traps upon traps and secrets upon secrets. This is not just a pit. This is a question for the whole world which no one has been able to answer till date. The obsession and theories. Friends, the biggest feature of Oak Island is not just the Money Pit, but the obsession that draws people here again and again. Just think. More than 200 years have passed. But even today, people searching for treasure are putting their entire lives at stake. First of all, let's talk about those people who were engaged to the extent of madness in solving this mystery. In the 19th and 20th century, many rich companies were formed which spent millions of dollars. But again and again, water collapse and traps ruined everyone's hard work. Then come the most famous names of the modern era, Rick and Marty Lee. These two brothers had heard the story of Oak Island since childhood, and as they grew up, their curiosity turned into madness. Finally, they invested all their savings, resources, and technology on this island. History Channel's The Curse of Oak Island show made them famous all over the world. But the question is, why are these people investing so much money, time, and effort? The answer is theories. There are probably more theories about Oak Island than about any other mystery in the world. Many experts believe that the treasure of the Templar Knights is hidden here. Templars, that is those secretive warrior monks who are said to have billions of gold and holy relics when their order was abolished after the Crusades. Perhaps they chose a remote place like Oak Island to hide their treasure from the world. The second theory is about pirates. Especially the stories of pirates like Captain Kidd and Blackbeard say that they buried treasure around the North Atlantic. Oak Island's secret tunnels and traps may be proof that pirates deliberately created this system to confuse people. Now comes the wildest theory: Shakespeare's manuscripts. Some researchers believe that the original plays written by William Shakespeare were actually written by someone else and his original documents are hidden on Oak Island. If this turns out to be true, English literature will be shaken. And yes, there is also a theory that the royal treasure of France is hidden in Oak Island. Perhaps Marie Antoinette's jewels and ornaments which were made to disappear during the French Revolution. Now friends, you must be wondering, how is all this possible? Treasure hunters say that this pit and its tunnels were built in such an advanced way that normal people could not have built it in those times. This means that not only treasure but engineering and knowledge is also hidden here. But the suspense deepens here, because what if all these theories are wrong? Is the secret of Oak Island actually bigger than all these? It is possible that not only gold or documents but such a truth is hidden here which can change the entire direction of our history. And this is the obsession, friends. Every generation comes to this island takes theories with them. But the truth has not been found by anyone till now. The new discovery, friends. The story of Oak Island is centuries old. But the real fun has come now in the age of modern technology. In the olden days, people used to dig holes only by hand and would get stuck in the water again and again. But now the scene has changed. In today's times, people like Rick and Marty Laginina do not go with just a shovel and spade. Now they have sonar, ground-penetrating radar, GPR, metal detection, seismic scanning, and high-tech drilling machines. And all these have started revealing the secret of Oak Island. First of all, let's talk about sonar scanning. By sending sonar waves underwater and inside the ground, scientists discovered that there are cavities and tunnels beneath Oak Island. And these do not seem to be natural caves, but man-made structures. Think who would have made such perfect tunnels that 200s of years ago. Then comes the turn of ground-penetrating radar, GPR. This machine sends signals inside the ground and maps the layers there. When GPR was used on Oak Island, the results were astonishing. About 160 feet below, scientists found a rectangular-shaped structure which looked like a hidden chamber. Now you think a natural rectangle cannot be formed at such a depth, right? Apart from this, during drilling, some samples were found which contained old oak wood, coconut fiber and small metal particles. Coconut fiber is not found naturally in Nova Scotia, which means that it was brought from outside and used intentionally. But why? Just to make a trap or to seal a vault? Not only this, through seismic testing, scientists came to know that there are probably interconnected tunnels and a large void beneath Oak Island. And the shape of this void is such as if someone has deliberately made a vault to hide treasure or documents. Now, the thing to think about is whether there is only gold or jewelry hidden there, or knowledge and secrets. Many experts say the treasure of Oak Island is not just gold. It can be something that can change history. Imagine if the Holy Grail Ark of the Covenant or the hidden knowledge of the Templars is found there. Then the history of the whole world will change. This discovery can prove to be a game not just for archaeology but for the entire human civilization. Rick Laginina himself says, "The more we dig, the more the island shows us new secrets." This place surprises us at every step. And to tell you the truth, friends, from the things that are coming out now, it is clear that the story of Oak Island is not over yet. Rather, it is just the beginning. So the question is, what is inside the new chamber that has been found? Is there really a treasure worth billions there? Or is it a secret that will turn the history written in our books upside down? Mysterious artifacts and clues. Friends, Oak Island is not just a story of pits and tunnels. The real excitement here comes when during excavation such artifacts are found which deepen the whole mystery. First of all, let's talk about the coins that were found on the island. During the excavation, researchers found some old coins which are said to be from the 1600s and 1700s. Now you think, how did such old European coins reach a remote area like Nova Scotia? Were they of a sailor or pirate, or were they part of a secret expedition? Every coin indicates that Europeans had come to Oak Island a long time ago and perhaps had hidden something before leaving. Now let's come to the cross that shook everyone. During the excavation, a lead cross was found which looked exactly like the symbol of the Templar Knights. Templars, that is those secretive warrior monks who are said to have holy relics and treasure worth billions. Many experts believe that this cross is a clear proof that the Templars had once reached Oak Island. If this is true, then it means this is not just a treasure hunt. It is a religious and historical mystery. Then the most interesting clue was found. Parchment pieces. Yes. Small pieces of paper were found from Oak Island that were very old and had faint ink marks on them. Just think, if the pieces of paper survived at such depth and moisture, then the complete document could also be with them in a hidden vault somewhere. These parchment pieces draw researchers towards the theory that perhaps Shakespeare's original manuscripts or some royal documents are hidden here. And yes, strange wood structures were also found during excavation. These wooden beams and platforms were built in such a way as if an engineer had made a blueprint and got this construction done centuries ago. Wooden platforms every 10 feet, coconut fiber, and then stone slabs. All this cannot be natural at all. Coconut fiber is not found in Nova Scotia, meaning it was imported from outside. The question is, was all this effort just to make a trap or to permanently seal something? Not only this, buttons, tools, and pieces of pottery have also been found from Oak Island. All these are artifacts related to different cultures and times. For example, some pottery seems to be of Spanish origin. Some tools are of French design. This means that Oak Island was not just a place, but many civilizations and groups kept coming and going here for centuries. Now the big question is, what are all these clues pointing towards? Coins, cross, parchment, wood structures. Are all these just random things or parts of a big puzzle? Many experts say that all these artifacts push us towards the same conclusion. There is a hidden vault somewhere in Oak Island. And in that vault, perhaps not only gold and silver, but such a secret is hidden that can change the history of the entire world. Friends, every artifact takes us closer to the truth, but also raises a new question. Perhaps that's Oak Island's greatest strength. The place hides more than it shows. Theories. After the new find, friends, the recent discoveries of Oak Island have raised more questions than they have answered. Coins, cross, parchment pieces, and that hidden chamber. All these clues point in the same direction, that something very big is hidden here. But what is that something? This is the biggest mystery. First comes the Knights Templar theory. Templar Knights who are said to have the Holy Grail, Ark of the Covenant, and treasure worth billions. When they were attacked in France in 1307 and their order was abolished, it is said that they hid their treasure in secret places and fled. Now, many researchers believe that Oak Island is the same place. The engineering of the lead cross and tunnels strengthens this theory further. If this treasure really belongs to the Templars, then it means that the world's most sacred relics may be hidden in Oak Island. But the story does not end here. Some local legends say that this place of Oak Island is connected to the spirituality and rituals of the native Mi'kmaq tribe. They believe that this land is sacred and spirits have hidden secrets here. Some symbols and carvings found in the excavation also match their cultural patterns. Now the question arises whether the treasure of Oak Island is not just gold or relics but spiritual knowledge or ancient wisdom. Now let's come to another popular theory: pirates' treasure. Many people believe that pirates like Captain Kidd had buried their treasure on Oak Island. According to pirate legends, Kidd had said before dying that his treasure is hidden where none but Satan and myself can find it. The trap system and flooding tunnels of Oak Island look exactly as if someone has deliberately built it to hide the treasure. And then there is the Shakespeare theory. Some researchers say that Shakespeare's original manuscripts were hidden on Oak Island so that the world would never know the truth about the real author. The parchment pieces found during excavation fuel this theory. Imagine if those manuscripts are really found on Oak Island. The entire history of literature will change. Now, let's talk about experts versus legends. Modern archaeologists and scientists say that the artifacts on Oak Island belong to different time periods. This means that different groups may have come here for different reasons. Some to hide treasure, some to perform rituals, and some perhaps to find refuge. But local legends say that there is a curse here, and until that curse is not fulfilled, the real treasure will not be revealed. So friends, there are many theories. There are also many clues, but the truth still remains a mystery. The question is Oak Island just a story of pirates and gold? Or is this place a union of both history and spirituality that has made it the most mysterious spot in the world? And to be honest, from all the discoveries that have happened so far, it is clear that the real story of Oak Island is probably much bigger than all these theories. The danger and sacrifice. Friends, the search for Oak Island is as exciting as it is scary. This place is not just a story of treasure hunting. It is also a tale of sacrifice and danger. A famous saying about Oak Island is the curse of Oak Island. According to the local legend, the real treasure will not be revealed until at least 7 people lose their lives. And to tell you the truth, if you look at the history till date, 6 people have died in this search. From 1795 till date, accidents have happened in different expeditions. Some fell in the shaft, some drowned in flooding tunnels, some got buried, and every time Oak Island has recovered its price, many families were ruined, fortunes were lost, and many people could not reach the treasure even after sacrificing their lives. But the question is, why do people still not give up? That's the power of Oak Island. The mystery attracts people as much as it scares them. Now we come to the most famous names of the modern era, Rick Lugina and Marty Lugina. Rick was fascinated by the stories of Oak Island since childhood. He read an article about Oak Island in Reader Digest as a child, and since then he dreamed of solving this mystery one day. Marty, who is a successful businessman, helped his brother make his dream a reality. Today, these two brothers are known all over the world as Oak Island. The show The Curse of Oak Island has shown us their journey, how they invest millions of dollars and months of hard work every year, just in the hope that maybe this time the truth will come out. Rick Lugina says that Oak Island is not just a matter of gold or silver for him. For him, it is a search for truth. There is a reason why this place has been calling us for so many years. We have to understand that reason. Their dedication is proof that Oak Island is not just a treasure hunt but a lifelong mission. But the suspense here is even deeper, because the question arises, what was this sacrifice for? Did people keep risking their lives just for gold, silver, and jewels? Or is all this happening for some big truth? A truth that can shake the history of the world? Imagine if the Holy Grail or some sacred relic is really hidden under Oak Island. Then wouldn't it be more valuable than any treasure? Or is there some document that can change the direction of our history? And friends, this is the most frightening and fascinating thing about Oak Island. This place tells the story of danger and sacrifice more than treasure. And perhaps that is why it is called a curse. So the next time someone says that Oak Island is just a treasure hunt, remember every clue, every pit, and every death here is proof that this game is not just about gold and silver, but about truth and sacrifice. The bigger picture. Friends, if you think Oak Island is just a treasure hunt, then believe me, you are missing the biggest part of the picture. This place is considered to be one of the most mysterious spots in the world. And there are reasons behind it. Just think, if some small treasure was to be hidden, why would people make such high-tech traps and tunnels? Wooden platforms every 10 feet, coconut fiber which is not native to this region, stone slabs and engineered drains. All this cannot be normal work. This clearly indicates that Oak Island is not just a place to hide a box of gold and silver, but is the bastion of a very big secret. If the truth comes out, then think how much impact it will have on history. Imagine if the treasure of the Knights Templar is found under Oak Island, then the medieval history of Europe will have to be completely rewritten. If a sacred relic like the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant is found here, then it will be the biggest discovery not just of archaeology, but of religion and faith. And if the missing royal jewels or documents that had disappeared before the French Revolution are found here, then the entire political past of Europe will change. Now, if we talk about America, Oak Island is in Nova Scotia on the Atlantic coast. If it is proved that European expeditions had come here to hide treasure or relics even before Columbus, then it will mean that the entire timeline of New World discovery written in history books will change. So friends, Oak Island is no small mystery. This is the place where the threads of Europe, America, and perhaps the entire world history connect. This is the reason why Oak Island is called the world's most mysterious spot. Climactic suspense. Now, let's come to the biggest question that has kept Oak Island alive for centuries. What is the real treasure? Are these just gold coins, silver bars, and sparkling jewels? If yes, then why did this island keep the world under its control for so many centuries? Why did people keep risking their lives, their money, and even their own lives? Or is the real treasure something else? Something that is far more valuable than gold and silver? Imagine if there is such knowledge hidden under that can change the direction of our history. Like the sacred secrets of the Templar Knights or those manuscripts that reveal the truth of real authorship. It is also possible that ancient technology is hidden there. Such engineering knowledge that was impossible according to those times. Rick Laginina often says, "We are not here just for the treasure. We are here for the truth." And this line raises the biggest question. So much sacrifice just for gold or for some big truth? Just think. If the Holy Grail is found there, then Christianity and the entire Western faith will be stirred up. If Shakespeare's original manuscripts are found there, then the world of literature will be shaken. Even if only pirate gold is found there, it will still be the biggest treasure recovery in history. But what if something is found there that no one has ever imagined? And friends, this suspense is what has kept Oak Island alive till now. This is the reason why people keep an eye on every season, every digging, every sonar scan. Because every time it seems that now the truth is about to come out. So now the question is in front of you. Is the real treasure of Oak Island gold or knowledge? Is it a treasure or the hidden truth of the entire civilization? Perhaps this is the biggest secret of Oak Island. And until this secret is revealed, the world will keep looking towards this island with bated breath, with beating heart, and in the hope that next time the truth will come out. So friends, this story of Oak Island reminds us again and again that this is just the beginning. Every excavation, every sonar scan, every new artifact takes us deeper. The more truth is revealed, the more mystery is still hidden. Just think, if so many clues have come out today, what will the excavation show us tomorrow? Will the real treasure be gold and silver coins or some sacred relic that will change history? Or perhaps such knowledge that is greater than any discovery we have made so far? And this is the magic of Oak Island. It leaves us with questions. So I want to ask you, what do you think is the real secret of Oak Island? Is it the hidden treasure of the Templar Knights? Pirate gold? Some royal secret or something that we have never imagined? Friends, whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. The story of Oak Island is not over yet. The real climax is yet to come. So if you also want that you do not miss the next secret, then subscribe now and press the bell icon, because